No additional shot nor powder. A compass that doesn't point north. And I half expected it to be made of wood. You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
And me? Have you heard of me too? Musa once called me the barnacle not fit for his dinghy. Welcome to the Fortress of Dorkness, the nerdy nexus for all your geeky needs. I'm your host, Red Rackareel. Adventure awaits on hidden treasures. Pirates, concealed booty, and thieves. What is this, a Goonies rehash?
There'll be no more signing today or ever again.
Did I ask to cut to the Goonies? Nope. It's the Adventures of Tintin, the Secret of the Unicorn. This Steven Spielberg film came to life in 2011 and was a project Stevie wanted to do for many years. We should preface that this movie has homages to many of the Tintin comics, so we're covering a handful that we thought were pretty neat.
Excellent.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Lights, camera, action? Contrary to belief, this film is not considered a live-action movie. It is in fact Spielberg's first animated film. The Great Beard originally wanted to do this film in live action, but producer Peter Jackson, a fan of the comics, convinced him that only a motion capture CG version could do it justice. Witness your creator! A few short minutes into the film, we run into this fellow crafting some caricatures. A cute nod, as this is none other than George Prosper Remy, aka Hergé, creator of Tintin. He would often show up in the Tintin animated series as well. Hergé based his characters on people he knew in real life, making his depictions here a double homage. Adventures in professional rat-a-tearing. Captain Haddock exclaims, "A giant rat of Sumatra!" A formidable creature mentioned in the Sherlock Holmes case, The Adventure of the Sussex Vampire. The rat, having no backstory in the Holmes' tale, has been a favorite plot device of many tales, including producer PJ's 1992 masterpiece, Brain Dead, aka Dead Alive.
Stay back, boy. This calls for divine intervention.
Catch this phrase. Speaking of Haddock's lines, throughout the film, you'll catch him blurting out a few good ones.
Billions of blue blistering barnacles. Blistering blue barnacles. Blistering barnacles. Blistering treasure. It's Red Rackham's barnacles.
These often enraged exclamations come straight from the comics, where his most famous is billions of blue blistering barnacles. Give a dog a bone. Keen-eyed viewers may notice Snowy prancing about the desert with this mysterious bone. Bones are the bane of this frosty pooch's life. As in the comics, his love for them often leaves him in tough positions. Jaws of death. As the seaplane lands after Tintin pulls a Peggy Carter, our titular journalistic detective tries to take the plane for himself. Keen-eyed viewers will note our hero's hair resembles the fin of a character that Spielberg is very familiar with. Keen-eared viewers will note that one of the seaplane pilots is none other than the dread pirate Roberts himself, Cary Elwes.
Don't take your eyes off of them. Hurry up.
But Elwes isn't the only notable name in the film. Knock knock, who's there? A number of famous names grace the film. Among the ones not easily spotted are Tony Caron,
Haddock, you're awake. Good.
Mackenzie Crook,
He's got a big shooter!
Gad Elmaleh, Sebastian Roche,
He's conscious. He's accusing you of mutiny.
New Omar, and in a strange cameo, director Steven Spielberg himself. But also, not really, asking for directions. Let us explain. This, viewers, is what Sakharine looks like in the comics, where he was a minor character. This is what he looks like in the film. Familiar? Yep, Sakharine in the film is physically based on the legendary director himself. Interestingly, Spielberg cast Gritty-Bond Daniel Craig in the role, which is a nice touch since Spielberg has always wanted to direct a James Bond film. While we're on the subject of villains, Descending Descendants. Though he is the villain of the film, Sakharine in the comics was a bystander who seemingly ended up on friendly terms with the heroes. In fact, his relation to Red Rackham is non-existent. He's just a collector of model ships. Books just for looks. For those of you wondering which of the Tintin books this story adapts, they are The Crab with the Golden Claws, The Secret of the Unicorn, Red Rackham's Treasure, with subtle homages to other aspects of Tintin's world here and there. And that's it. This movie movie is jam-packed with throwbacks to Hergé's original comics, and these were just a few nods and notes that we thought were pretty cool. Did you have a favorite that we didn't mention? Feel free to share. That's all we have for today. Leave your comments in an antique, like a vase or something. Please like, subscribe, and follow the captain to the location of the buried treasure. I'm sure they'll do the sequel eventually. This has been Hidden Treasures. I'm Christian Viller, and you've been watching The Fortress of Dorkness.